The primary election less than 3 weeks away now, and that's when the race for Providence mayor will be decided.
Yeah, the candidates debated right here in our studio last night, and today the outgoing mayor, Jorge Elorza, threw his weight behind a candidate. Our Providence reporter Steph Machado joining us live in the studio this half hour with the latest on the mayor's endorsement. Hi, Steph.
Hi there. So yeah, Mayor Elorza had mostly stayed out of the race until recently, but today he really jumped in feet first and endorsed Gonzalo Cuervo to succeed him. They held an event together at Dexter Park this afternoon on the west side of the city. Former Mayor Angel Taveras, who Cuervo worked for, was also there in support. So the most recent two mayors both now backing Cuervo for the office. Mayor Elorza has also worked closely with the other two candidates. He had a press conference with City Councilwoman Nirva LaFortune just this morning about a city program, and Brett Smiley was his chief operating officer in 2015. But here's what Elorza said about why he's going with Cuervo.
You should know that Gonzalo is one of the sharpest, brightest people there are in politics, period. He's an insightful observer on a range of issues, including politics, and his experience working inside of government for the past decade plus positions him to hit the ground running on day one.
Now, Steph, you mentioned Smiley worked for the Elorza administration but didn't get the endorsement.
That's right. Smiley did drop out of the race, as you might recall, back in 2014 to endorse Elorza. That was in a political maneuver to keep Buddy Cianci from winning, and he worked for Elorza as his chief operating officer briefly. But Smiley has also been critical of Elorza's programs during the race, calling some of them shiny objects and perhaps distracting from providing basic city services. So last night in the mayoral debate in our studios, during our rapid fire section, Tim White asked the candidates to name who they think was the best mayor of Providence from the past 50 years.
Every mayor has faced a different set of challenges and brought to the office their own experiences, and I think it's hard to say that there is one best
Two of your
mayor.
former bosses may be disappointed to hear you not name them.
I think every person brings their own lived experiences to the position.
Ms. LaFortune, best mayor of Providence in the last 50 years?
I do agree that all the mayors have been able to do some really amazing things for the city of Providence. But I want to be the best mayor of Providence.
Mr. Smiley,
to be the first woman
do you
mayor.
have a name for the best mayor of the last 50 years?
Yeah, I think Mayor Cicilline, to turn the page from the Cianci era of corruption and underinvestment, took on a Herculean task and changed the city's reputation for the better, and we're still enjoying the benefits of that.
So as you can see, only Smiley bit on that question. But of course, in light of Cuervo's plans to hold an event with two former mayors today, perhaps it's not surprising that he didn't make a pick there.
Interesting answers to go down the line there. Of course, you also went in depth on policy issues in that debate last night. So give us a little recap for folks who either didn't see it yet or will be tuning in on our website at WPRI.com.
Yeah, and I do highly recommend that folks go back and watch the debate on our website. If you missed it on TV, we talked about Providence schools, rent control, tax breaks for developers, and we really tried to get specifics out of the candidates on these issues. They also went at each other a little bit with some criticisms. And even if you don't live in Providence, the debate is worth a watch. The massive pension problem is not solved. That could affect taxpayers statewide at some point. And we got into the candidates' plans for that unfunded pension system. I do want to remind folks too, early voting started today across Rhode Island for the primary, so check with your local board of canvassers for the location in your city and town. And of course, the primary election is September 13th.
All right, Steph, thanks so much.
Thanks.